Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. You know it's a girl TT, and today I'm back with another video. As you requested, I am going to be talking about the cost of living in Dubai, all you need to know before you get here, so stick around. All the prices quoted in this video and cost of living is going to be for the average person living in Dubai. Obviously, if you have more money, you would want to spend more, but remember, your aim of coming to Dubai is to save and save as much as you can. So try to stick to this budget that I'm going to be providing you, and you will be able to save maximum money so that you can go back home to your home country to live a luxurious life. So you got the job. The next thing that you want to consider is, where are you going to live? Usually, if you're a teacher or you're in the hotel industry or food and beverage industry, what normally happens is that you are provided with apartment. If you're not provided with apartment, then the next best option is renting. So depending on the area that you're going to be living in, renting can range from 3,000 dirhams to 4,000 maximum. And again, this depends on your location. If you want to live in the city, then of course it's going to be a little bit more pricey. Please note that the money that you're going to pay for your rent does not include any other bills that you have to pay, which include electricity, Wi-Fi, and all those things. So let me break it down for you. First thing you're going to have to pay after you settled on your studio apartment that you're going to be renting is your deposit of 2,000 dirhams, along with 3 months rental payment and admin fee of 500 dirhams, followed by your electricity and your water bill, which is 3,000 dirhams. Again, this is so expensive because it includes a special fee which is called municipality fee, which only expats pay that money, and it's normally 5% of your renting that you're going to pay. You also have to pay for Wi-Fi, which is the most expensive thing that you have to pay for in the UAE, which is 400 dirhams. So your first bill can run up to approximately 4,500 dirhams, and again, these bills are what you normally pay for the average person living in Dubai. So now that you have it all figured out where you're going to be living, now you have to take into consideration transportation. You can easily get a car to buy in the UAE, but first you have to check if your license can be used in the UAE. For those persons coming from America or South Africa, it's easy for you to transfer your license from home in the UAE, but for those persons coming from Jamaica, it's a little bit more difficult. You will have to go through the whole process of obtaining a UAE license. If you're not able to buy a car, the next best option is to go rental. Rental is also pretty cheap, but again, that is going to dig into your pocket, so I would advise you not to do so. If not, you can use the reliable metro station, which normally costs $1, which is about 3 dirhams. And so this is why you have to be very meticulous when you are choosing your location where you want to live, if you're going to live in the city or if you're going to be living in the extreme desert. For me, living back in Dubai, I usually pay 350 dirhams monthly for my bus fare to school. That is because there is no metro that is going to my school location, and also because I had to go across Emirates. So I was living in Dubai, but I was also working in Sharjah. And currently now in Abu Dhabi that I'm staying, where I'm working, I have to pay 300 dirhams for my transportation to work. Some schools provide you with transportation to and from school. Others also give you a stipend specifically for transportation. Outside of that, what normally happens is that sometimes you're living close to school and you can just walk because it's just 5 minutes away. So that's it for teachers and other sectors. After that, the next thing that comes is your food. For me, it normally ranges between 1,000 to 1,200 dirhams, and of course that is only because I love to eat food. I'm a foodie. I love to eat food, and so that is why my grocery bill is so expensive. But for a single person living in the UAE, your monthly expenses for grocery can cost 600 dirhams. My bill is so expensive again because I normally eat out or I order some expensive things. Don't pay that any mind. But if you're here to save, just stick to your budget and you can spend maximum 600 dirhams. If you're a couple, then you can go ahead and spend between 1,000 to 1,200 dirhams, or if you have a child or if you have children, that amount will be okay. The next thing on your agenda for expenses is the beauty salon. For a female, it can cost between 350 dirhams to as high as 700 dirhams. Yes, you heard me right. To do single braids, these are what they call single braids. We normally call them plait back home. That can be pretty expensive depending on the length that you want. It can cost maybe 500 to 700 dirhams. If you want to do cane roll back, then that can be as low as 350 dirhams, and it depends on where you're going and the location of the salon. The more you're in the city, the more expensive it is going to be to do your hair in that salon. So again, try to go downtown to get your braiding done. The next thing on the agenda is meeting up with friends and going to restaurants, which can run between 50 to 100 dirhams, and I think the best or the cheaper option is to order home, or you can order in bulk from fast food places like KFC, Popeyes, Burger King, McDonald's. Those will normally be at a cheaper price. You can get a full meal at one of those fast food places for 24 dirhams, or I think Popeyes have a menu that costs 18 dirhams. So you just have to explain to your friends that you're on a budget and you would want to stick to your budget. Sometimes you can treat yourself and go to another expensive restaurant, but try not to do it so often so that you will be able to save enough money. If you have any dental issues, try to get those fixed at home, because your health insurance here in the UAE do not cover dental problems. So I would suggest that you fix all your dental issues before coming here, so that you will have that pretty smile. Yeah, guys, but that's pretty much it. To be honest with you, it all depends on where you're located. If you're going to be living in the city, it also depends on your job. What is it that they're going to offer you? Are they going to provide accommodation? Are they going to give you a good salary? And again, remember, your salary varies based on the emirates that you're going to be living in. Dubai can be pretty expensive, so for a first timer coming here, I would say to you, try to avoid the city in Dubai and try to move away from the city, so that way it will be a little bit cheaper for you. Also, you can rent share accommodation where you have your own bedroom and you share common areas such as the living room, washroom, and the kitchen. That way it will be a lot cheaper for you if you're coming here and you really don't have any money and you really want to save. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Until next time, it's a girl TT signing out. Peace.